Good morning, friends. I'm Rajesh, MTech from Andhra University College of Engineering. For your class, I'm going to discuss about thermodynamics, applied thermodynamics. Anyway, fluid mechanics and hydraulic machinery also. I'm going to deal that subject. Regarding the coming to the syllabus for your applied thermodynamics, as you well know that your syllabus is divided into 4 units, and this applied thermodynamics is heart of the your mechanical engineering subject. Okay, so for coming next semester, thermal engineering 2 or heat transfer and refrigeration air conditioning, for this you have this basic subject applied thermodynamics. Here you are going to study the entire basics for your coming in detail what are the topics you are going to study in future, means the next semester and the next year. So unit 1 completely deals about the basic concepts. In this we are going to study about system and what are the types of systems. You all know that thermodynamics mainly consists of 3 types of systems. It is open system, closed system and isolated systems. Boilers, reciprocating compressors, reciprocating and pumps. Okay, so you all know that pressure cooker. These are systems. It is a closed system, and some boilers, open system. So in this, what is the system? What is meant by boundary? And what are the concepts? In detail, we are going to study in this basic concepts. Coming to not only that, thermodynamics mainly deals with heat and work. And I told you in the beginning, it is the heart of your subject. Unless you are thorough with your basics, it will be a little bit tough. At the same time, it is a little bit tough subject. So right from the day one, concentrate carefully. I am going to do my best, and at the same time, the time is very short. We have to go through the syllabus and concentrate on the topics. Not only that, it is a problematic and derivative, and some small derivatives are there, and it is a concept oriented. Unless you understand the concept, it will be very difficult to you. So coming to the equilibrium. So what are the conditions for equilibrium? Whether it is mechanical equilibrium or thermal equilibrium or chemical equilibrium. So all these things we are going to study in this basic concepts and zeroth law of thermodynamics. And not only that one, mainly what is the process, whether it is reversible process or irreversible process. So when path A to B is completely specified, when it is regained back to its original B to A, then we say that it is a reversible process, unless it is a irreversible process. All these things we are going to study in this basic concepts. So coming to unit 2, it is the first law of thermodynamics. Right from your 10th class and your intermediate, you are well familiar about this first law of thermodynamics. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, but one form of energy can be converted to another form of energy. So these how the work transfer is converted to heat transfer. James Joule demonstrated one beautiful experiment, and these things we are going to study in this unit 2. Not only that one, TPM1, perpetual motion mission of kind 1, and next one is throttling process and free expansion process, Van der Waals equation. These topics we are going to study in unit 2. I am right regarding my board circumstances. I wrote some of the topics for your syllabus. So I am going to explain each and everything. For your detailed syllabus, download or get Xerox copies from your department or Lakshmi Madam. Okay. So these things, what is meant by first law? What is the importance of first law? All these things we are going to study in this unit 2. So thermodynamics, I told you in the beginning, it is the heart of the subject. Thermo means heat. It deals with mainly heat and work. And dynamics means in action, means in force. What are the forces involved? So coming to unit 3, it is here in unit 3 we are going to study about second law of thermodynamics. Why? Because I told you in the beginning, in the first law of thermodynamics, energy is neither created nor destroyed, but one form of energy converted into another form of energy. So here, algebraic work, sum of work transfer is completely not converted into heat transfer. There is some dissipation of energy. In this, Kelvin-Klein and Clash statement has explained in detail what are the limitations of first law, and they have given some statements, Kelvin-Klein and Clash statement. Here, perpetual motion is now kind 2. What are the types of, what are the limitations of first law? These things we are going to study in unit 3. Not only that one, Carnot engine. It is a very important topic. I think you are studying your intermediate. 100% efficiency is not is impossible. 100% efficiency is impossible, not in the entire universe. So almost at some point of time, at some span of time, almost everything will be degraded. So these topics, Carnot engine basic principle, 100% efficiency is impossible. So what are the process involved? Whether it is asentropic, whether the process is asentropic means constant entropy process. What here in the unit 1 itself, the basic concepts itself, we are going to study the process. What are the different types of process? Constant pressure process, constant volume process, constant temperature process, constant entropic process. Asentropic process means constant entropic process. Okay, isothermal process, constant enthalpy process. These topics we are going to study in the unit 1. And entropy is the nothing but disorderness of the system. If at all in a room, if all the articles are placed in a zigzag manner, so if the benches in a class there is no proper way, then is a disorderness of the system. Disorderness leads to what? Improper function means it leads to means the efficiency is not good. So entropy means it is a disorderness of the system. Gibbs function and Helmholtz function. These topics we are going to study in unit 3. At the same time, unit 3 is a complicated means extension of this first law. These topics, it will be a probability Carnot cycle based on Carnot cycle, and here Gibbs function and Helmholtz function, some small derivatives will be there. So be careful regarding your presentation. So last one is completely deals about Euler charts and steam tables. As you well know that for your unit 4, for your thermal, for your mechanical engineering is concerned, steam tables are very important. For your childhood, tables are how much importance of tables. For your mechanical engineering students, Euler charts and steam tables are very important for not to solve the problems for the regarding steam turbines or steam turbines mainly. You have to take certain value, constant enthalpy process and constant entropy. By using the tables, you are going to get the values and solve the problems. And mainly, very important and interesting topics: Otto cycle, diesel cycle, Joule cycles, mean effective pressure. These things we are going to study in detail in unit 4. So why? Because for every cycle there is a constant process. Here the representation of diagrams also very important. You have to daily you have to use your pencil, scale, and at the same time set squares carefully to draw these pressure versus volume diagrams or temperature versus entropy diagrams. Okay, unless these things are you must be familiar with these process and cycles. So mean effective pressure and what is the thermal efficiency for Otto cycle, mean effective thermal efficiency for Joule cycle, what is the relation. So these things we are going to study. Actually diesel, Rodolph Diesel was one of the scientists' name. So of the inventions made due to the in the meanwhile research he explained. At the same time, the oil, the importance of the oil, the name given as the scientist name, diesel. Okay, so these topics we are going to study in this applied thermodynamics. Coming to your textbooks, P.K. Nag is the engineering thermodynamics by P.K. Nag is the best book. At the same time, or engineering thermodynamics by Radhakrishnan, or if you regarding problematic engineering, thermal engineering by Rajput. Okay. At the same, you have to be very careful regarding formulas, applications of formulas. At the same time, how to use the units. Why? Because here I told you problematic, derivative, and concept oriented. So you have to be very careful by solving the problems. At the same time, for some regarding that Carnot engine, you have to draw your figures carefully for the representation. So unless you for the representation, everything will be carried marks. Representation of diagrams, representation of formula, representation of the data, problem given data, each and everything will be carried marks and evaluated. So you not only you have up to the intermediate, your education is different, and right from first year education also different, and second year education is your completely your technical and subjects. So be careful and go through the subject. I am doing my best. So coming class we are going to study the basic concepts regarding systems, and what are the types of systems, what are the macroscopic and macroscopic approach, and what is the meant by thermodynamic cycle, what is the meant by thermodynamic process, what is meant by intrinsic function, extrinsic function, what is meant by quasi-static process, reversible process. All these things we are going to study in the next class. So I wish you all the best. Go through the books. I am doing my best. Do your best. We both achieve good success. Thank you.